This enchanted lullaby.
There is no truth until you decide what truth is, and each person should find that truth out for his or herself.
This enchanted lullaby. This enchanted lullaby.
You know what? Global family, look in the mirror. I want you to take a good look. You are the champion, the hero of your story. No matter how much praise you may give some of us who may help you on this journey, it is you who has to walk it. We are only a catalyst to help you see.
Tony, again, I give you accolades for, I don't even know what to say, for all the efforts, man, that you put in my behalf.
There is no truth until you decide what truth is.
It is you who has to walk it. We are only a catalyst to help you see.
Person should find that truth out for his or herself.
To help you see.
For his or herself.
Time. Okay. Why can it be taken off time? It's very gentle for the system. Okay, and on the system. It doesn't excite the system. Okay, or massively bring down the system. He Shawu is known as a replenisher to the body. Okay, so it helps to replenish lost minerals and so on and so forth that the body is getting rid of on a daily basis or exerting because you're exercising and stuff like that, right? So we're going to get into ways to use these different herbs, but this has been on the website for years as well. It's extremely popular. Many of the men and women do use it on a regular basis. It's pretty much always in stock. I keep just massive amounts of this, okay, because it is a very popular product. Of course, this is wild crafted, and yeah, we get it directly from a small farm, one farm in Indonesia and another small farm in China. So let's continue on. Go back to it here. Okay, did I share the right thing? Okay, yeah, I did. All right, so let's continue on here. Hawthorn berries. Many of you may have heard of this. This is an excellent herb for the heart. Hawthorn berries are tiny fruits and grow on trees and shrubs, commonly found in Europe, North America, and Asia. These nutrient-rich berries have a tart, tangy taste and mild sweetness. They range in color from yellow to dark red. For hundreds of years, people have used hawthorn berry as a herbal remedy for digestive problems, heart issues. The main go-to when it comes to hawthorn berries is the heart issues. Okay, many herbs. Okay, something just happened here. Okay, I came back. So many herbs have many sidebar benefits, but they tend to have that one thing that is the go-to that people go to it for, and in this case, it's heart-related issues. So again, for hundreds of years, people have used hawthorn berry as a herbal remedy for digestive problems, heart issues, and high blood pressure. In fact, the berry has been a key part of traditional Chinese medicine since at least 659 AD. Some of the benefits are loaded with antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, may lower blood pressure, may reduce blood cholesterol, used to aid digestion, used to treat heart failure. This is a personal formula for you all. If you combine hawthorn, garlic, and cayenne pepper, it is a massively effective combination which may help many. But be very careful because each one is doing similar and also slightly different. Okay, and so because of this, this will thin the blood. So if you have already blood thinning issues, you don't want to use this formula. Okay, but if you have cholesterol in the blood, for example, oh, this formula will eat right through it. Now someone say here, like, okay, I don't want to make it. Why don't you make it? Okay, we can't make everything. Okay, so there's so many products. Like I'm going to show you a product here momentarily, where you don't even got to make this. It's actually a new product that just came out yesterday. Okay, and I'm going to show that here in a moment. But we have a big list or a long list of teas, salves, in other products that literally will come out eventually. Like I said, I just keep adding to the list, keep adding to the list, keep adding to the list, and eventually we get to it. Okay. So for example, I'm going to share my screen again for you all. All right. So you see my screen. One of the newest products that just came out that is dealing with blood issues is called alkaline vibrations. Okay. Alkaline vibrations just came out yesterday. Okay. And it has prized organic and wild-crafted herbs, which may cleanse, rebuild, and tonify the blood. Okay. Of course, there are many reasons this came out. I do listen. We here at the Meta Center, we also listen to the many pros and positives in many of your lives, but we also listen to those things that are not going so well, and even decisions people are making that they shouldn't be making when it comes to the current circumstances we know that's going on around us. All right. And so, which we're going to do a sidebar that's going to kind of hit on certain aspects of that. But this here will help the blood. Okay, so it has many, many different herbs in it. Shout out to my brother who's on a call here, who went to synagogue, and when he was there, I wanted him to get in touch with a specific farm there that I heard grows a very specific berry, and it's called the synagogue bloodberry. You can't find it anywhere else in the world, and it's only literally a handful of people there that even grow the berry, right? And so we pretty much bought this small farm on practically their entire supply. And so shout out to my brother who went to synagogue and was willing to make that journey way out into the country for me. Okay, so much love to you. So there it is. Let's go back to the presentation here. So let's continue on. So the plants found within the realm can heal and help any issue that comes about, as long as this issue is natural and not artificially created. For an artificially created issue, a counteractive herbal combination would be needed. Okay. Here's just a few other well-known herbs. Then we're going to get into some other aspects here. Lavender flowers. Lavender is extremely, most of the herbs here, we actually do grow some of our herbs as well in plants. And one of the most pretty plants, absolutely gorgeous, is lavender. And when you grow it yourself, it is so pungent. You know, some of you should actually, if you haven't, should grow lavender. But lavender is a fragrant flower which has a calming component that are known to help you relax. It can be helpful for restoring vitality to the body and calming the nervous system. It also contains antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral properties. The health benefits include treats physical symptoms with a nervous element such as tension, induced headaches, heart palpitations, or stress-related digestive issues. Remember I mentioned this previously, how some herbs are known for something very specific. Well, lavender is mainly known for its calming aspect, right? Calming, sleep, that type of issue or surrounding issues, right? So like here, it also helps with heart palpitations, but people would tend to go to hawthorn for that, not lavender. But still, it does help with that. It helps to treat insomnia. This medicinal herb is used topically to treat fungal infection, wounds, and eczema. Sidebar here. Literally, is this person on the call right now? If you're on the call when I mention this and read this here, if the woman who called early in the week, if you're on this call, let me know in the chat room, right? So you could even see it yourself. But early in the week, a caller, a longtime patronizer of the Meta Center, she was having some skin-related issues, and she said that she called us just to tell us this, that she had purchased the Lavender Dreams of a Blue Lotus dreaming salve, and She walked past it and she said something just told her, which is the women's intuition, okay, told her to just try it on the skin issue that she had, because it does have very high amounts of lavender in it. Now, it does have blue lotus as well, and putting it on her skin, the blue lotus will seep in as well, so it may make her a little relaxed and so on and so forth. But still, it has very high amounts of organic and well-crafted lavender in it, okay? And so she rubbed this salve on that area. It completely stopped the itching and completely reversed the symptoms that she was feeling, okay? So even many of the herbal products that you purchase from the website, like the salve, has many other benefits other than what it's advertised as. So it helps to soothe sunburned skin and other burns, helps with acne, may relieve menstrual cramps, has antiseptic, antiviral, antifungal, and antiviral properties. Okay, so I mentioned antiviral twice, but let's continue on. Treats insect bites, effective natural treatment for pathogenic bacteria, such as the strains responsible for typhoid, as well as strep throat, and the bacteria that creates pneumonia. Okay. All right, so let me take some of this out here. Okay. Improves blood circulation, relieves respiratory disorders, and it helps restore hair loss. Sidebar. What if you create a salve? Now, for those who are joining us in the Learn to Heal Thyself Herbology Level 2, we will be actually, many of your homework will be creating different salves and tinctures and stuff like that. So get very much ready for that. But what if you created a salve, right, high in lavender, and you rubbed it on a thinning spot on the top of your head? Now it's going to seep in, and it's probably going to lead to, again, relaxation, stuff like that as well, but helps to restore hair loss. I wonder what would happen, right? So let's continue on. Catnip. Catnip is safe for children and adults alike, effective and easy to use. It is an excellent calming herb used in all manners of stress. So what if you mix catnip and lavender in a formula? Ooh, that means you would potentially be very relaxed and maybe even get a very good night's sleep, right? It is highly prized in children's formulas because of its gentle nature. Health benefits include has antispasmodic properties, which help to aid digestion. This also helps to relieve gas and stomach cramps, which is a large cause of colic in babies. Has a sedative action, which aids in relaxation of stomach muscles and also helps to induce sleep for those with insomnia. Works great when combined with other herbs such as fennel seed and peppermint leaf and brewed into a tea. This is a good for gas, colic, and indigestion. It also it has almost instant relief. It is a traditional cold and flu remedy. Now, who knows catnip for cold and flu? Now, some herbalists, yes, know catnip when it comes to specifically insomnia and relaxation. But cold and flu, no, it's not really a go-to for cold and flu. I would go to elderberry for cold and flu. Works great to help elevate the symptoms from various childhood diseases and is great to help with diarrhea. The essential oil of catnip works great as an insect repellent. Beneficial for teething and toothaches. How many of you have children who are teething? You could create a oil out of it. You could call it a tincture if you like, but you create an oil out of it, and um, and rub this oil on the areas that the baby is having issues with in the mouth, and it will soothe them. All right. Use in cases of delayed menstruation. Um, it helps to bring about menses. Okay, so if one has a delayed cycle, it can help to bring it about. So before we go into the next aspect here, we're gonna get into the skin. Let me see something. Is anything else I wanted to mention here? Let's see. Okay, so we're going to continue on here. So let's talk about the skin. The layers of the skin, this is via Wikipedia. The epidermis, as you see there in the picture, is the outermost of the 3 layers that make up the skin. The inner layers being the dermis and hypodermis. The epidermis layer provides a barrier. Remember this, the epidermis layer provides a barrier to infection from environmental pathogens and regulates the amount of water released from the body into the atmosphere through transepidermal water loss. All right, so let's continue on. The organic machine which we dwell in, okay, which is the body, has many protections. If one willingly bypasses these protections to inject something within one, could expect some form of complication. This complication could come in the short term, which is an acute issue, or it could come much later in life. There are only a few ways for an infection to occur: by ingestion, sexual intercourse, an injection or puncturing of skin, through mucous membrane pathways, nose, eyes, etc., layers of skin, or sorry, laying on skin, okay? Like, for example, walking past poison ivy in the leaf touching your skin, okay? Based on the few aforementioned methods, if one does not ingest anything that is negative or could cause issue, right, has limited sexual intercourse and only with a holistic partner, no injections, not in a virally or biologically or say bacterially active environment, or brushing up against a poison, again, poison ivy, for example, guess what? You won't get sick. Why? Because there's nothing to make you sick. Hopefully that makes sense to many of you all who are listening. I know those who are part of the herbal class, I know you completely enter, and understand what was just said here. So hopefully those who are joining us for the first time in a herbal or health related form, hopefully that makes perfect sense to you. If you don't do any of the aforementioned, you will not get sick. You will not have any diseases in your body. Okay. Now, if you have done any of those and you have got an infection because of one of those, now you've opened the doorway for potentially many issues or complications now or down the line. Okay. Let's talk about extractions. Okay. There are a few ways to extract. Alcohol. Okay. Some of you, of course, have been to the health food store. Even let me show you on the website so I can show you firsthand about certain extractions. So an alcohol-based extraction. So an alcohol-based extraction, one of these will be like the bee whale. The bee whale on the website comes in 2 formats. And this is the bee whale, which is a very strong immune supplement. Okay, you see here it comes in the tea and it comes in the tincture. We're gonna click on the tincture. So whether it's the ingredients in bee whale are very strong. This is not something you take every day. Okay, it's something that one will only take if they feel an issue coming about. Okay, or they're dealing with an issue. So this is an alcohol-based tincture. Some people, alcohol, depending upon, you don't use alcohol ideally to make a tincture of every single herb. It's better for some herbs, okay, meaning their leaves, their stems, and so on and so forth, where you might want to use something else for roots and so forth, right? Even though you can use alcohol as well. Okay, it has been used for hundreds of years. It is to go to the one very strong benefit of an alcohol tincture is that you don't have to worry about bacteria growing in it. Okay, so that means that your alcohol-based tincture will last for a really long time. Let me show you here. So a lot of people, I'm going to show you the tea of it. Let's go to the tea. All right, so as you see here, let's see here. Let's go down to the reviews here. So as you see here, like one review says, as soon as I took a sip of the tea, I felt it working within my body. It provides my body with heat and energy, but at the same time, a relaxing effect. The herb is strong. Not much is needed to seep in water to feel its effects. What I wanted to mention about the alcohol tincture is that if you have any type of alcohol tincture and you do get benefit from it, but you don't like the effect of the burning of the alcohol in your mouth, what you're going to do is just boil some water like you're going to make tea. Okay, you don't need a lot of the water, but so you boil some water, you pour it into a cup, however much water you want in that cup, and then you squeeze the amount that you're using of the alcohol in that boiling water. Okay, and give it some time so that however long it takes for you to be able to drink it. The hot water will burn off the alcohol. Okay, so this is for you all out there who do prefer alcohol tinctures, but at the same time don't like the burning effect in the mouth. Here's another one here that Ed here in April 29, 2020, he said, a must-have. This product is amazing. I was sick with some say the coronavirus, but I never got tested, so I'm not sure if I had it or not. But they say I had the symptoms. It felt worse than the flu, but within an hour, I was like 85, 90% better. This is some powerful stuff. Buy on bulk if you can. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. So this is only available. This was available at first all year long, but the ingredients are very expensive, and it just takes a lot to make this. So it's now only available from, let's see, I put it here. Just an FYI. Okay, where is it at? I'm not sure. But anyways, it's only available now from pretty much October till April. So October to April only. And then from that point, I'm going to put it out of stock into the next year. Okay. Or to the next season. All right. So let's go back to the presentation. All right. So alcohol-based, there's also vegetable glycerin tinctures. Okay. This is also called maceration. I didn't mention that. But vegetable glycerin. Again, you would do very similar in a way that you make an alcohol tincture. Vegetable glycerin has an extremely sweet taste. Okay. I personally don't really like vegetable glycerin unless the herb that's being extracted is extremely disgusting. So for example, I'm going to show you something on the website. Many of the things that I'm showing in this presentation, we do it on a regular basis here at the Meta Center. All right, so let me show you here. So I'm going to put in the Man Long. Man Long is you could say an aphrodisiac, a libido enhancing herbal supplement. It comes in two forms. As you see here, it comes in the tea and it comes in a syrup. Okay. The herbs in it, the tea, the herbs itself are not the best tasting herbs. And so the tea is reasonable, but the syrup, because it's so concentrated, it makes that taste enhanced. All right. And so this is made with vegetable glycerin. So because of that, the sweetness of the vegetable glycerin, it masks that kind of off-putting taste that comes from this particular supplement. Okay, so as you see here, this is that. So let's continue on. Tea, of course, when you're actually doing an extract in a way when you actually make tea, which is called an infusion. Honey. Many of you now know about the honey-based products we have on the website. So let's go to those real quick. So we have three main honey-based products that we now offer. One of the main ones that you all are going nuts about is lavender honey. Okay. Excellent product. I use this many nights during the week. Okay. It's of course it's made with wild crafted or organic honey, and it's made with raw, unprocessed, and unfiltered honey. Okay. So it has all the enzymes and things in there that you want if you're even just getting the honey directly out the beehive and putting it directly in your mouth. Okay. So, excellent product. It makes you extremely relaxed. It's very good right before bedtime. So, for those who don't know or wondering how it tastes, because of the honey and specifically the lavender, when you boil your water and you put your water in a cup, and let's say you take a spoonful, I do usually like a teaspoonful of it. Serving size, we put 1 tablespoon, but I only do a teaspoon worth. And when you put it in the hot water and start stirring, you smell like a strong lemon smell, like you literally just squeezed the lemon in it, even though you did not. Okay, that's what it smells like, lemon, and that's what it tastes like, kind of too, like lemons. Okay, and you could drink that literally by itself, just like that. Okay, but I tend to mix it with other herbs in the evening hours. So another one is the goji honey. Now this one is out of stock now because once it came, the lavender honey, the goji honey, and it's another one called, so you all can see it. And so the reason why, again, I'm showing you because we actually do this for real, all right? And so I want to show you from products we actually develop and put out and that you all actually purchase yourselves so that you can see how they were made and stuff like that, right? And understand maybe certain aspects of it. So now you have a complete understanding. So the noni honey, right? So noni honey is very popular, okay? Very popular product. But goji honey, okay. So goji and lavender honey came out about a little over a month ago. And goji honey is so strong that I don't even take this. Okay. Goji is excellent for the men's genital area. Okay. Prostate health, erections, testicles. Okay. Gojis are known itself for that. Right. And so, of course, we don't skip on quality. And so we pack these products full of nutrients, right? So this goji, and when you get it, it's orange. It's like an orange thick goo, right? Which is the honey, right? It's super orangey. And so literally, I said, you know what? When we was testing this out, right? I said, okay, it's through. Everything should be good. And so I literally only took the tip of a teaspoon, put it in some hot water, right? Stirred it up. Made an infusion, right? Which is a tea. Stirred it up, drunk it. My heart started beating fast. Again, goji berries give you energy. That's one of the things they also do. It helps with energy. So my heart started beating kind of fast, not uncomfortably fast, but it was noticeable. I mean, it happened almost immediately. All right. Heart started beating fast, got somewhat of a bulge. I'm not going to be too descriptive in that. And it made me really hyper. And that was only the tip of a teaspoon. I was like, this, I'm a really chill guy. So, really chill, very relaxed. And that type of energy, it really took me by surprise because I didn't even expect it like that. Okay. So that's goji. Noni honey is mainly for antioxidants. Okay. Noni is very high in vitamin C, very high in antioxidant content, right? And so with this honey, that's what you're getting. Okay. So if you want very high antioxidant content, you'll get the noni honey. If you want energy, but also for the men, benefits for your reproductive system, you get the goji. If you want to relax, you get the lavender. All right, so let's continue on. Let's go back to the presentation. All right. So, of course, you've seen the honey. If you boil something in water, that's a decoction. An expression is a cold or hot press. Many of you have purchases like cold press coconut oil, right? That is considered an expression. Another type of extract, of course, is using industrial chemicals like solvents. Now, alcohol could be considered a solvent as well, but I'm not putting it in that category because when I say solvent, I'm talking about industrial chemicals, and you all will be shocked in the type of chemicals that are used in industrial processes to create many of the abstracts in the products that you purchase or many people purchase from, for example, Amazon and stuff like that. Another way to abstract, we could say, is distilling. Okay. And that's how, in most cases, you will get your essential oils. Ways to use: in smoothies. Now, sidebar. When it comes to, if a person wants to get the best or the most long term or just the most helpful aspect of a herb, you want to use it in your day-to-day life. Taking just a pill of it is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But you want to infuse the herb in your eating, in drinking. Okay. So again, smoothie. Okay. Oh, let me see this also. When you eat, ideally, if you want to have a long life, the food you eat should be infused with water. Okay. You heard that, right? If you want to have a long life, all the food you eat, I'm talking pretty much most of your meals, your food
This enchanted lullaby.
There is no truth until you decide what truth is, and each person should find that truth out for his or herself.
This enchanted lullaby. This enchanted lullaby.
Know what? Global family, look in the mirror. I want you to take a good look. You are the champion, the hero of your story. No matter how much praise you may give some of us who may help you on this journey, it is you who has to walk it. We are only a catalyst to help you see.
Tony, again, I give you accolades for, I don't even know what to say, for all the efforts, man, that you put in my behalf.
There is no truth until you decide what truth is.
It is you who has to walk it. We are only a catalyst to help you see.
Person should find that truth out for his or herself.
To help you see.
For his or herself.